Hi everyone, it's Joe Gleason, Capital Center for the Arts. It's Sunday, May 5th, and we're about to do another video walkthrough of the old Concord Theatre, now renamed as the Bank of New Hampshire Stage. Probably be a little bit shorter this week than usual. You might be able to tell I've got a bit of a cold and am not speaking very well today. All right, folks, we're outside the Concord Theatre, and you can see that the new front entryway is in place. Glass panels over there directly in front of me. That's where the micro branch is for Bank of New Hampshire. You can see our brand new ticket window to the street right here on the sidewalk, and then the three new entry doors. And we've retained the old tile work that says Concord Theatre. All right, so let's take a look inside. So here we are in the vestibule. You can see it's a pretty good size. The doors on the inside there are about 14 feet away, so it gives a nice air break in those cold winter nights if you're coming in and not letting all that cold air into the inner lobby. This is our where you would walk up to the street and we would sell you tickets, or maybe hand you your will call tickets. We anticipate using this regularly, in the very bad weather, maybe not so much, because we don't want you to freeze if you're standing outside. All right, and then this entryway here to the left, when we're in the vestibule, gets you into the Bank of New Hampshire. It's not a very large space, but sufficient. There'll be an ATM machine over there in the corner that will face out onto Main Street. So you just walk up and do your ATM right on the outside. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, here we go into the lobby. Over here on the left is the new box office. You can see we've got all kinds of flooring material ready to go in. Some of the walls are painted, and drop ceiling is ready to go in up there, which is pretty good. We're getting down to the end here. We'd like to get it all done. All right, we're walking down this way. Ladies' room. Looks like the paint is in. Ceiling tiles, suspended grid is ready to go, so that won't take too long. And we come down here and we get to the kitchen concession area, and they've leveled out the floor, patched where they needed to, and I believe all this quarry tile sitting over here is ready to go. So we'll get a floor in there this week probably. Men's room, same thing. Ceiling's ready to go. Walls have been painted, and floor's ready to go in. Okay, elevator's been done for a while. It's just, waiting to be powered up and have sheetrock and all that stuff finished around it. The thing we've been doing this week a lot, other than all the electrical and everything else, has been the floor polishing for the main theater. So let's try to make our way through here without tripping on anything. And we'll walk out this way, past all the machines. And the floor, I think they still have a little more to do out here, but this should be wrapped up in the next couple of days. And then they're going to start installing the seating system. So, nice polished concrete floor, ready to go. Let's take a look up at the balcony edge here. We reworked the lighting and audio consoles area, extended it a little bit to accommodate some extra equipment, and this is ready for the seats that we'll store right against that back wall. Okay, so we'll walk out into the backstage area. You can see the stage right there, lots of equipment on it. The back wall, where those 2x10s are horizontal, we will be feeding a high-def LED video wall. So there are 9 circuits, electrical circuits to power that up. They go all the way up to the top there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. And then backstage, this area here where this short ladder is would take you up to the storage area. And maybe we'll go up there. Green room is right here. Doorway in. Kitchenette, refrigerator, sink over in this corner. Over here where I'm standing will probably just be some furniture like a couch, video monitor hanging on the wall there. And then one dressing room, number 1, doorway in. And there's a doorway into the restroom, which we'll just go through. And the shower that's been kicking around back here is in place. And then another dressing room over here. This one's a little bit smaller, but serviceable. 3 to 5 people in this dressing room, 4 to 6 in the other one. And then the green room, 8 to 10, 8 to 12 people. This hallway back here gets you from one side of the stage to the other. So crossover is provided. And that's it for back here. We'll take a look up top. All right, I'm standing directly over the green room right now. And you can see I'm at about balcony height, way down that way. This space up here is just primarily dead storage. We'll make use of it, of course, but it doesn't have the easiest access up a short, steep set of steps. And but there is good room up here to store things. So that's what we'll do. All right, that's it for the backstage area. Although this will be kind of cool. There's no railing here yet, so I will be careful. But looking down, there's the crossover from left to right. And cool. There we go. Okay, we're on the 2nd floor now, and walk over this way towards the balcony. 2 observation portals, glass windows basically. A doorway to get in. And then you're out here in the balcony. So, looks pretty good. Next week, the seating will be installed. And the carpet up here. So, looking forward to that. Let's turn our attention into this section. I've had to do quite a bit of floor leveling in here. The old floor was pretty rough. It got a layer of 3/4 inch tongue and groove, but there were still some low spots. So they've taken care of that. Started the ceiling grid for the acoustic ceiling tiles. So that'll be going in. And then finished floor, of course, will be ready to go as well once that's done. Coming down this way, this corner is where we'll put up a temporary, or not temporary, but a portable stage. It'll probably live here most of the time because we do intend to run some entertainment up here, pre-show, post-show, and when there's nights where we want to be open, but we need some entertainment to do that. So it's a great place for a single performer. So we'll maybe have some open mic nights. Who knows? We'll challenge ourselves in figuring out how to program that. Okay. You can see the bar areas there with the overhang, all the lighting up there. This will be a nice place to come, grab a drink, order some food. You'll be able to watch the show. There will be a couple of monitors in place, so if you're in line, it won't be a worry. You'll still be able to see the show and certainly be able to hear it in here as well. All right, that's the second floor. It's looking good. Yeah, the manager's office door. Remember we said we were reusing that, so they have fit that in. And we're going to turn the lettering around on the door when we're done. Right now it reads the other way. But that's a small storage area behind there. It's not actually an office, but we'll appreciate having the extra room for storage. And there we go. That's this week's video tour. I think 6 weeks to go, and you'll be able to come through here during market days and check it out in its finished form, or mostly finished form. Hopefully we'll be able to do our first performance June 22nd, which is Ed Balloon, and that's a 10 o'clock show. We're waiting for all the other entertainment to finish during market days, and do that performance around 10 o'clock at night. That way the musicians that are playing the other venues will be able to come down here and have a chance to see it and interact with us as well. So there you go. See you next week.